Hi yogis, thanks for being here. My name is Micaela. We're going to do a 15-minute sequence today focused on strengthening the hip flexors, the muscles that we use to lift the leg forward and towards the body. So when you're ready, let's meet on your mat. We'll go ahead and start standing today. So getting comfortable, maybe even looking down at your feet. Noticing where they are in relation to your hips and your legs. Maybe you bring them closer together or further apart. Maybe you lift the toes, spread them out, sit them down, feeling that nice grip of the floor. You can let your hands come down next to the body, or maybe they come to heart center, whatever is best for you today. And we'll spend our first few moments here together, just beginning to connect with the breath. Following its path in and out of your nose. Pause here. Allowing your breath to deepen with each round that you take. Arriving on your mat intentionally for yourself for these next 15 minutes. Taking a few more rounds here. You might even decide to open your mouth and sigh it out. One more deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. With an inhale, the arms will reach out and open. Exhale, hinge at the hips, forward and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Let your knees be soft here. Inhale, come all the way back up to stand, reaching all the way out and open. And exhale, hands to heart. We'll take 3 more just like that. Inhale, the arms out and open. Exhale, forward fold, soften your knees on the way down. Inhale, halfway lift, crown reaches forward. Exhale to fold. Inhale, rising all the way up. And exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, maybe looking up at your hands this time. And exhale, knees soften, diving down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, last one, rising all the way up to stand. And exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, take up space. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Fingertips or palms find the mat. Step your feet back to a high or low plank, moving into a tabletop on your time. So finding wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Once you get there and feel comfortable, we'll start to move through some cat-cow. With an inhale, dropping the belly, lifting the heart. And with an exhale, pressing the mat away, rounding through the spine. Inhaling to cow. And exhale to cat. One more together. Inhale to cow, soften the belly. And exhale to cat. Keep moving like this on your own. Take about 6 rounds. Moving with your breath, maybe closing your eyes. And starting to invite in some organic movement. That might look like crunching into your side body. That might look like shifting forward and back, side to side. Maybe you even tuck the toes and sit back towards the heels. Maybe you check in with the wrists and flip the fingers around. Take a couple more breaths wherever you are. Nice job. Whenever you're ready, coming back to a nice neutral tabletop position. With an inhale, extend the right leg out behind you. Keep the toes tucked on the mat. Begin to sit back, letting your calf lengthen so that the shoulders are no longer stacked over the wrist. Your weight is shifting to the wall behind you. You might even bounce on your toes here, rocking forward and back. You might even flip the toes over, stretching the front of your ankle. Taking a couple more moments to really feel the back of that right leg. Staying with your breath. Eventually coming back to balance over the palms and the left knee. Take an inhale, lift the right toes off the mat so the leg hovers. As you exhale, knee to nose, press your mat away. Inhale, extend your right leg behind you. And exhale, knee to nose. One more, inhale, extend. And exhale, knee to nose. Inhale to reach. Exhale, step the right toes to the left edge of the mat, crossing over your left leg. If you want more sensation, you can take the gaze to look over the left shoulder. We'll take a couple more breaths here. Nice job. Whenever you're ready, let your gaze come back through neutral first. Inhaling, lifting the right leg to come back through center, and an exhale to set the knee down. Inhale to cow pose, drop the belly, lift the heart. And exhale to cat. Inhale, begin to sit back for child's pose. Take the knees a little bit wide if you'd like to make space for your belly, and inch the arms forward to float your belly towards the mat. You can let your elbows soften down so the arms rest for a moment. We'll take 2 rounds of breath here. Inhaling to come back up to tabletop position. Taking your time to return to your stance of wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. And when you're ready, we'll take the other side, inhaling the left leg out behind you, toes tucked on the mat, and sitting back as you start to feel length in the back of that left calf. Maybe bouncing on the toes if you would like to. Taking any of that movement you took on the other side. And eventually we'll come back to balance over the palms and the right knee. With an inhale, the left leg will lift off the mat to hover. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to nose, last one. Inhale, extend left leg. Exhale, step the left toes over to the right edge of the mat. Again, if you want more sensation, you can look over your right shoulder, take a deep breath in, and a deep breath out. Inhale, gaze comes through neutral first, left leg lifts. Exhale to set the left knee down onto the mat. Inhale for cow pose, drop your belly, lift your heart and gaze. Exhale, rounding through the spine, tuck chin to chest. Inhale to find a high or a low plank, so you can inch the knees back and let the spine lengthen as you drop the hips, or you can tuck the toes so the legs are off the mat. Either way, with an exhale, lowering all the way down to your belly. Once you get there, inhale, finding a baby cobra. The heart will lift as you press into the tops of your feet. Exhale to release to the mat. Inhale for one more baby cobra, lift your heart. And exhale, let it go. This time as you lift with your inhale, crawl the arms forward so the elbows come to stack underneath the shoulders, Sphinx pose. Palms are pressing into the mat. You might even spread your fingers wide. Keep activation in the legs. Feel the sensation in the backside body. Take 2 breaths here, maybe closing the eyes. Nice job. One more inhale wherever you are. And exhale, crocodile pose. Elbows reach out wide, palms come to stack one on top of the other, touching your forehead down for a moment. You can bend into the knees here and lift the feet up. Maybe even windshield wipering the feet side to side. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Great job. Release the feet to the mat. Inhale, bring the palms back to stack underneath the shoulders, tuck the toes. Pressing up to tabletop or high plank. With an exhale, we'll meet in our first downward facing dog of the sequence, lifting the hips up and back, sending the chest towards the thighs. Soften into the knees, activate through the low belly, and press into the palms. Taking a couple breaths here, You can move it out if you want, maybe wiggling it side to side. Maybe you nod the head yes or shake it no. One more breath in and out. Inhale your right leg to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee to nose, roll forward, shoulders over wrists. Inhale, three-legged dog, shift back, lift the right leg. Exhale, knee to nose one more time. Inhale to re-extend. Exhale the right foot between the palms. Peel that left heel down for warrior one, left toes facing the top left corner of the mat. With an inhale, rising up to stand, allowing the left hip to open up towards the left slightly, keeping your right hip oriented forward. Take a full breath in and stay for a breath out. Inhale, straighten the right knee, maybe grab your blocks to bring on either side of the right foot. And with an exhale, folding over the right leg for pyramid pose. Keep a nice little micro bend in the right knee. Take a couple breaths here. Nice job. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to rise back up, warrior one. Exhale, hands come to your heart center as you start to hinge forward at your hips, reaching over that right leg. Come onto your left toes and find one-legged Tadasana with an inhale. Woo, staying with the wobbles. Lifting left knee into chest, flexing left toes. Breathe in here. Exhale, extend through the left heel. Full breath in. Exhale to swing the left leg down and back, stepping left toes to the back edge of the mat. High crescent lunge, left heel stays lifted. Breathing in. And exhale, hands down to frame the right foot. Step the right foot back to meet the left. Find downward facing dog. We'll take a few rounds of breath here. Notice how you feel. Bring your mind back to the moment. Take one more big breath in and a big breath out. Great job. Inhale, left leg to the sky this time. Exhale, knee to nose, shoulders over wrist, roll forward. Inhale, three-legged dog, shift up and back. Exhale, knee to nose, one more time. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale to step that left foot forward between the palms. Right heel peels down so toes face the top right corner of the mat, and inhale to rise for warrior one. Left hip oriented forward, right hip opening slightly to the right. Inhale to straighten your left knee, and exhale to fold for a pyramid pose. Once again, maybe grabbing your blocks underneath your palms. Micro bend the left knee and try to keep the hips as they were before you folded. One more inhale. And let it go. Nice. Inhale for warrior one. Rebend into the left knee and rise. Exhale, hands come to heart center, hinge at your hips. Come onto your right toes and inhale to one-legged Tadasana. Stepping onto the left leg and pulling right knee into chest. One more inhale here. Exhale, extend through the right heel, breathing in. Exhale, swing right foot down and back, stepping right toes to the back edge of the mat for high crescent lunge. Right heel stays lifted, knee is lifted. Inhale here. Exhale the hands down to frame left foot, stepping your left foot back to meet your right. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. One more. Nice. Inhale the right leg to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale your right foot between the palms. Touch your left knee down, untuck your left toes. Inhale for low crescent lunge, arms reach the sky. Let your hands come to your hips here. Breathe in, engage your low belly. Exhale, maybe letting the hip shift forward just a little more. Notice if your low back starts to talk to you. One more inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Straighten that right leg as you shift the left hip back to stack over left knee. So that might look like inching. Right foot forward, just like that, flaring onto your heel. With an exhale, letting your belly come down over your thigh, maybe reaching for blocks for half split. Take a couple moments here. Notice if your lower back starts to talk to you again here. See if you can lift your heart and let your belly lead your fold. Even if that means you're lifting more up and over the leg rather than reaching your forehead down to your shin. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Inhale, lift the chest, rebend into the right knee, plant the palms, and step that right foot back, finding your downward facing dog. One more time. Taking a couple breaths there. One more. Nice. Inhale your left leg to the sky. Exhale the left foot between the palms. Setting your right knee down. Untuck your right toes. Inhale, low crescent lunge, rising up, arms reach to the sky. Engage your low belly, take a deep breath in. Exhale, maybe shifting the hips forward just a little more. Inhale. Exhale. Nice. Inhale, straighten the left knee, come onto that stack of the right hip over right knee. And exhale as you fold over left leg for half split, maybe reaching for your blocks here. Flaring onto that left heel so the left toes are flexed. Again, long spine, even if it means you lift a little bit out of your fold. One more inhale here. And an exhale here. Great job. Inhale to lift the chest and rebend into the left knee. As you exhale, stepping back for high or low plank. We'll meet in a child's pose. So dropping your knees, maybe taking the hips with distance or wider, and sitting back to the heels. Creep your arms forward, touch the elbows down, and melt your heart to the mat. We'll take 3 breaths here. One more inhale. And exhale. Inhale to come back up to a tabletop. Swing the legs around to either side and let your sits bones touch down onto the mat. Crossing the legs, find an easy seat. Close the eyes and we'll close out our time together. Thank you so much for being here, for choosing to show up for yourself today. Come back to this sequence anytime that you need it, to feel strength in the hips or low body. One more inhale together and an exhale. Open the eyes. Thank you again, yogis. Until next time.
I grew up in a place where they told you what to chase, told you how to run the race. Every move was on the page, but I didn't like their way. Had to fight and misbehave,